What's up, weirdos? Good morning. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week. Despite the red in the markets, a red Monday, should you be worried? Well, we're going to talk about it, guys. We're going to go over what I told you guys over Saturday and Sunday while we were green. And of course, ZBEC running counter to Bitcoin. Bitcoin red, ZBEC up almost 10%. Makes all the sense in the world, right? Let's get into it, guys. Let's have a look across the altcoin market. All right, so Jasmy down 2.7 on the day, 13 on the week, 26.7% up on the month, and 47.5 down on the year. Down 2 spots in rank to 99. $814 million market cap, 48 million in volume. Swiftcoin up 0.7% on the day, down 6.5 on the week, up 9 on the month, and up 188% on the year. We're up 6 spots in rank to 330, $119 million market cap, and 1.85 million in volume. XCN down 1% on the day, 13.5 on the week, up 7.5 on the month, and 897 on the year. We're down 1 spot in rank to 123, $548 million market cap, and 24 million in volume. And of course, ZBEC up 10% on the day, 18.5 on the week, 21 on the month, and 247 on the year. We are up 12 spots in rank to 161, $383 million market cap, and 24 million in volume. So there's some good DCA opportunities across the board, guys. If we go look at the broader market, but some things are pumping. Optimism, Superverse, Foxy's up, Veracity's having a nice day. But then there's some good DCA opportunities out there, right? HBAR, XLM, Supra, Casper, Beam, Virtuals, Shiv, Ondo, Flux, Axelar, Sandbox, Turbo. There's some good stuff out there, guys, that is on sale right now. So it is a good time to be taking advantage. Not financial advice. You got to do whatever you got to do. Look at Hex is pumping pretty strong too. I'm not the biggest Hex fan in the world. I don't dislike Hex, but I certainly don't hold any of it. It is having a miraculous comeback today as well. Radium's up. Hype is pumping. Some good DC opportunities, though, guys. Some good DC opportunities. I hope you guys are taking advantage. Hopefully you guys are taking advantage. Caspa's a good opportunity. Jasmy, wow. Good stuff across the board, guys. Good stuff across the board. Let's go have a look over at Bitcoin's chart, shall we? All right, so we did fully encompass this candle. We did fully engulf this bullish candle from yesterday. We wicked all the way back down to 117,900. We're climbed back up to 118 right now. But what do we often talk about, guys? It doesn't matter where these candles wick to. It matters where they close, right? So if this candle can work its way back up again, that would be fantastic. But sideways action in Bitcoin, not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal, right? Because it gives altcoins the opportunity to climb. Okay, we're gonna look at Ethereum. We're gonna look at Bitcoin dominance and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, the longer Bitcoin consolidates here, the more violent the move to the upside is going to be. I mean, look at this. Look how tight this range is. Look how tight this range is, guys. I mean, for real. For real. You know, just unreal. Unreal. Yeah, look at that. Just continuing to go, man. Ever since we got up here, what, July 11th? We are now the 28th, and we're still just kind of going sideways here. So that's good though. Build some consolidation after this big move to the upside. I would say that this definitely filled the CME gap. So things do look good for sideways action. The next leg up is going to be a green one, in my opinion. We got to get above and start closing candles above $121,000. 121, yeah, 121. Top of this golden pocket. That's where we need to break above and close above. Is that going to happen today? No, I don't think so. Now, here's the thing, guys. I did tell everybody. I told you guys on Saturday and Sunday when we were green. I said, and last night specifically, I did say that you should not be surprised to see a red Monday, right? I did say that. I said Monday's probably going to be red. So this shouldn't be a surprise after a Sunday, Monday. But what do we say? Mondays are liars, right, guys? Mondays are liars. We're probably going to see a green week the rest of the week. I wouldn't be surprised after a brief dump on Monday. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we started turning green later this evening, to be honest with you. But I'm expecting the rest of the week, for the most part, to be green. We'll probably close this week green. Mondays are liars, guys, right? Mondays are usually whatever happens on Monday, you're going to see the opposite the rest of the week, most of the time. You see a dump on Monday, you're probably going to see a fairly green week on the rest of the week, and vice versa. You see a massive run on Monday, you're probably going to see more of a dumpy week, right? So Mondays are liars, my friends. I've always found that to be the case. So, all right, we're going to go have a look over at the Ethereum chart, because Ethereum's going to tell us a lot about what the altcoins are probably going to do. But first, a quick shout out to the channel sponsor, as always, guys, Decent Biometric Wallet. Simply use our link down in the description. Use the coupon code FUTURE20OFF, guys. You're going to get a free ZBEC airdrop plus $20 off. Now, as ZBEC continues to pump, that value of the free ZBEC airdrop increases as we go. So do not miss out on this opportunity, guys. It is an exclusive offer to this channel only, and it does expire August 5th. So it is a very limited time offer, guys. Get $20 off your Decent wallet plus a free ZBEC airdrop to your Decent wallet. Simply use our link down in the description and use the coupon code FUTURE20OFF. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Listen, you can swap, take profits on here. You can even stake on here, whether it's your crypto or your stable coins through the bear market, and your crypto stays safe and in your own self custody. So absolutely fantastic. All right, Ethereum, let's check it out. Ethereum tried to break out of the bull panic. We did break out. We climbed as high last night as $3,948. It really looked like we were going to go for it last night, didn't it? And then we had this bit of a correction today, but here's the bright side of it, guys. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe we close this candle roughly where we are now, around $3,805, whatever the case might be. But I think, again, Mondays are liars. So I think that we're going to start running tomorrow. I think this week, Ethereum breaks through here, the all-time high, and goes into price discovery mode, and it's going to drag altcoins with it. So be ready for that, guys. That's what I think is going to happen here. Little bit of a, a breakout, little bit of a pullback, and then boom, springboard, and we're out of here, guys. That's what I see happening on Ethereum. So yeah. And then if we go over to this interesting chart I wanted to show you guys, check this out, guys. So this has been the best performing July in the history of Ethereum, right? Now, if we go back to 2021 here, if you'll trace, here we are right here. We're up here, 57, almost 57.4% up. Best July in recorded history for Ethereum. But if we go down to the last bull run, the final year, what did we have? Look at this playing out. This is going to play out. This is how I think things are going to play out. And I've been saying this for weeks now, right? We have a green July, a super green August, right? Followed by a correction through September, and then a massive October, and like the blow off top happening through October and November. And that, my friends, is the end of the cycle going into December. Now, this is an interesting month, December, okay? And the reason that it's interesting is because just like in 2021, around this time, the same content creators were telling people that 2022 was going to be a super cycle and that the bull run was not going to end. It was going to go into 2022. Just like you're starting to see right now, you're starting to see the same content creators telling you that 2026 is going to be a super cycle and that we're going to go into January and February and maybe into Q2 of next year, right? That's what they're telling you right now. So the reason why December is so interesting is because this is where you're going to see about 90% of people in crypto get absolutely torched, gonna get completely destroyed because they fell for the super cycle nonsense. It happened in 2021. It's happening again right now, right? I sat back and I watched it happen. And I'm sitting back again and I'm watching it happen again. And I mean, listen, one way or another, there's people out there that get mad at me in the comments actually say, 4-year cycle's dead, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. But I've been here before. You haven't, right? Your conviction is based on what some other content creator's telling you, right? Sure, I'm just another content creator too. It's up to you who you want to believe. But for me personally, if I'm new to crypto and I get into November and I have more money in my portfolio than I have ever seen in my life, probably not a good idea to risk it. Don't risk the biscuit, right? I wouldn't. I would take my money and I would run. Now, that's not financial advice. You're going to do whatever you're going to do, right? I'm just here to tell you, look, I've been here before. A lot of you guys have not been here before. And whenever somebody who's never been through this before starts telling me that I'm wrong and I don't know what I'm talking about, okay, I will respectfully disagree with you, and I will watch you get absolutely torched in November and December, in December and October, December, January, February, all 2026. Your portfolio is going to get absolutely decimated. 90% of people, this is going to happen to, guys, okay? Because people will believe the person, whoever's telling you. This is human instinct. Whoever's telling you what you want to hear, what you want to happen, that is generally the person you're going to believe. When in reality, the person who's giving it to you and telling you what you don't want to hear, usually telling the truth, right? So, because most people don't want to hear the truth. And the truth of the matter is, this bull run's going to end this year. And a lot of people who believe in the super cycle and stuff are going to get absolutely torched, right? And then they'll blame somebody else, right? But guys, if you want to avoid all of that, if you want to avoid it, guys, for less than a cup of coffee a day, you can join the 10% Club, where we can help guide you through this space. We've been through multiple bull runs. We know how to navigate this, and we can help you exit this space with your profits intact before everybody else does, right? Because there's nothing worse than holding your bags for 4 more years. But the whole thing of trying to, the whole dilemma of trying to have your sell orders fill at the same time that everybody else is too, it's so frustrating. You'll put in a sell order and the price will just dump right through your sell order and not fill it, and you'll be sitting there going, this is a scam. Why is my sell order not filling? It's because you're trying to put sell orders where there's no buy orders. You don't know how to identify where liquidity is in the market because you didn't invest in your education. Don't let it happen to you guys. Join the 10% Club today over on the Patreon. The link is down in the description. We will give you the tools you need to succeed in this space for less than a cup of coffee a day, my friends. You cannot get a better offer than that. If you want to make sure you're exiting this space ahead of everybody else with your life-changing wealth intact, there's no hype, there's no moon boy BS, none of that stuff. We give it to you straight. We help you make money. That's it. Period. Full stop. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.